everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. So I'm your host for the segment, Lady D, and this is the first show for 2024. So it's already been an interesting year ahead. And for myself, it hasn't been the best start. I did lose my one of my cats, which is a bit sad. And I knew she was. I mean, I'm intuitive, and I knew that it was coming. But at the same time, even though you know it's going to come, when it does happen, it is a sad start to the year ahead. But it's also the end of an era. I brought her each other cats, and it's the thing, the world changes, everything changes, and nothing can stay the same. So that's the one thing with the world that we're in today and life in general. But we do have this new moon that is coming up in Capricorn on the 11th of the 1st at 10:57 p.m. So that's going to be on Thursday. So with that, we do have a lot of Capricorn energy. We do already have the moon. We've got the sun. We've got Mars. It's also going to be in Capricorn. So it's going to be like focus, like you're focused on the task at hand or what you're doing. When we are dealing with Capricorn, we're dealing with endurance and getting it done. Myself, I do have a Capricorn moon, and I find that I just want to get things done, get in there and get into it. I can be a little bit of procrastination, a little bit for me, it's because my Mars is in Libra, but it's about just getting things done. And sometimes I can be up really late at night doing things, and my clock is. I'm not an early person. I'm more of a night owl. So, it's just about this focus and endurance. You can get things when you find Capricorns, they're hard workers and they can just get things done. And when we've got Mars in here, it's going to help us to also focus on getting the task at hand and to getting it done. We also might feel like we're giving us more and being more energized too. We do have the moon and the sun that are going to be conjunct with this full moon. There's also some tries that's happening with the sun and moon that's happening with Uranus. So there could be some unexpected feelings that do come up. There could be some, but it's good things. You might not feel that emotional. I find with Capricorn, it's not an emotional sign. It's a sign that very much like you're okay, pat in the back. You're okay. Move forward. You're correct. You're okay. Again, I have a Capricorn moon, so I know I'm not much of a huggy person, but I'm also an Aquarian as well. So you're probably going to be not that emotional with this moon. There was also we do have a try with Mercury and Mars. It's also with Jupiter, which is also going to help with communication and also help with tasks at hand and getting things done and just feeling a bit more motivated in what you're doing with your life. Some of us, some people, they set goals or they set New Year's resolutions. I know for myself, I've set myself a little one which I've already started. So doing like posting more things sort of on TikTok and showing people more personality. So I've started doing that myself, and it's making a goal. I say a goal more than a New Year's resolution, and about making something that's also realistic and that you can do. And it can be like a little thing. Just make it more realistic. I do feel like though with this new moon, you're going to feel like it's your time to shine, and it's going to be about you, like taking care of you, taking care of yourself, and getting yourself in the position that you want to be in for the rest of the year. There is a lot of it's not a lot of fixed energy with this. It's more of a cardinal and a mutable energy that's coming up with this as well. I mean, there are a little bit of squares that are happening with Neptune. So you might feel like, you just might be a sort of person that's around you that you might not want to talk to or might not want to see during this time. And you might just want to have some time out for yourself and focus on what you're going to do at hand as well. So let's see, we've got the caller here today. So we've got Heather who's in Dayton, Ohio. So hi, Heather, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So how can I help you today?
Well, I just would like to know if you could give me a reading about basically what am I supposed to be doing in my life? I'm like getting closer to being 50 years old and haven't figured it out yet. And what am I supposed to do, like as a job, my purpose,
I feel like you're good at taking
and
care of people. I I feel like you're you feel like you're a good so you've got children, Heather? You've got 2 kids? Like, there's children around you?
Yes, yes. I have
I
adult
feel
children.
like, yeah, because I feel like for you, as you're talking, as soon as you said, like, I don't know what my purpose is, and as soon as you said that, I got it was to be a good mum and to help people and to look after people. That's what I feel like part of your purpose here. In terms of like work related purpose, I feel like you're good working with people, but one on one in helping people also focus on their issues at hand and where they're going, like communication. I'm actually seeing like if you were like say some sort of like a caseworker or some sort of like support worker or a job where you're dealing with people one on one, but you're also pushing them to go past their boundaries. So that could also be like a life coach. I just feel like something we're dealing with a one-on-one person would really it's going to help you. I just feel like there's something about you with other people, but also I also feel like you're quite intuitive and you get put into places where you're having to like be there for others, and you just have inklings about like gut feelings about things and people. The first card that came out was actually this card where it's like this the man here who's helping out the lady here. So I just feel like you're all about like, does that make sense what I'm talking about? Does that make sense, Heather?
Yes, yes, it does.
Yeah, because I just feel like, there's something about us. I'm also getting, I don't know if this is a person around you, something about their head. I don't know if you got headaches or your head, or if it's someone around you, or if it's someone that's passed over. Just hearing someone say about their head, um, as well. Look, I'm going to say this year is the year for you to take that leap and take that step forward into doing something that is like life purpose or meaningful. I feel like February, like perhaps even starting a course or you're signing there's something to sign. I feel like I'm starting something, but there's paperwork here to like look at and figure out. Um, and I feel like it's never too late to start anything like this. Like I feel like age is. In some respects, age is just a number. I have got I get clients that come to me who are in their late 80s, but you would think they're in their 60s and
Yeah.
still working. So, yeah, it's never too late to start anything like this. But with all these cards that are coming out, it's all about helping people, others. I do also feel like there's going to be a mentor. This is someone new, but I kind of felt it was more like mentor when I just saw this card come out. It's also going to help you and push you to go along if you study for this. I'm gonna say for a job that I feel like where like this in terms of study, I don't feel no more than say no more than 2 years. I'd say 1 to 2 years that I'm getting that you can do a course and come out the other end and have like some sort of paperwork that's going to be like you're fulfilled. I don't feel like support works. I don't know. I don't know if you have it. I'm sure you would have it over there, over here, where people get paid to sort of help people do grocery shopping and take them out. But I feel like with
Yeah.
you, it's more of a professional setting where I'm like in an office or someone has to go to actually see you if it's not a job like that. It could be counseling, but I feel like more like casework or case management or life coach, just something where you're helping people to move forward. But I feel like in terms of study, I don't feel like you need any more than 1 2 years study to get where you need to
I,
go to.
I
Um,
am a Reiki
uh,
practitioner.
oh, okay. Well, that is good. That is good too. But this will be something more. This is something more about personal with people. So I feel like Reiki is
Okay.
good. It's you're very in tune with that, and I do feel like you're. Do you also use the crystal, the bowls with that too?
No, but I do have a pendulum but I haven't used it in a while.
So the pendulum, you can use to look see if their chakras are balanced. That's what I use, but I
Mhm.
see you also with crystals around the person, but you're using one of those bowls, whether it be a crystal one or you've got those metal ones, like the silver gold ones, and you have that thing that goes around it and
Okay.
it makes that noise. I also see you doing that. I also see you being very in tune with people when you're doing that, and you can sort of see what's more going on with them in the inside. But this is more what I see for this. This is not Reiki. This is more of a professional setting. So I keep hearing case management or like life coach, something in the community sector. So something that people are
Okay.
gonna come to you for. So you want to be looking doing a course on maybe like community services, if you have it, if that's what it's called over there, is what it's called over here. Um, Something to do. I mean, it could be looking. You could also look at life coaching, perhaps as well. But you're doing something that's going to help people who are like feeling down low, and you're building them up to be able to push them. And I feel like with you, you'll be quite maternal, but at the same time, be able to say to someone like, stop feeling sorry for yourself. It's time to move on. You've got the next step ahead of you, instead of getting them
Okay.
in their sorrow. That's what I kind of feel for you. But but ultimately, your life purpose I got in the beginning was straight away was that your being a mum for you is something that's a big part of your life, and that's part of your purpose, and nurturing others. So,
Okay. Will my finances be okay? Or do you see me having to move anytime soon?
look, finances, I feel like is going to come more for you in 2025 is when things are going to start more coming in. 2024, you're going to be okay. I see you dog paddling, so I feel like you're going to be okay. I'm not going to say you're going to, I'm not going to say you're going to flourish, but I'm going to say you're going to be okay. I see more coming in for
Okay.
you for 225. In terms of relocating or having to move, that's more of the second part of the year. I feel like that's more of a focus, but that even also could be going into the 25 as well. This year is a more focus on you getting yourself to sort of step up and starting to take risks and a chance. Okay.
Okay. That makes sense.
Thank you for calling in today, Heather, and Happy New
Thank you
Year.
so much.
It's okay. So, everybody, thank you for tuning in. If you want to contact me, you can. My website is Lady D Psychic Parties, and my Instagram and TikTok is Lady D a Psychic, and my YouTube channel, which I have also just put up my predictions for 224, is Lady D. If you can't find it underneath that, look up Danielle Psychic. And thank you very much, and I'll see you same time, same place next week. So bye for now.